friends, and welcome to our 1000 Below collaboration for July. And Art by Sparkle. That's me. We had an interesting challenge this month, and actually it wasn't as much of a challenge as it was we could choose what we wanted to do. So I decided to do something with resin that I've been thinking about for quite a while, and it came out great. So let's get started and go to the table. This is the mold that I'm going to use, and the first thing I'm going to do after I mix my resin, I'm going to pour just around the border, and you'll see what that looks like once I mix the resin. And then I will let that cure and then work on the center part. This is a 9 by 11, and it's 1¼ inch deep on the sides. I'm going to use the Puduo epoxy resin. It's actually a 1 hour demold, but I'm not going to pay attention to that because I just want it to cure fast before I do the top. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and it's really nice and clear. I've used it before, and when it comes to doing the top part, I will decide if I want to put alcohol inks with it or if I want to put pastes, mix up some resin with paste. So I'm going to stir up my resin and then we'll get started. These are the pieces that I'm going to put in the resin. I'm going to stir it all up. I'm going to put a lot in there. They have a flat back, but they are solid. So I don't have to worry about air getting inside of them. I'm going to speed this up the rest of the way because right now it's a 31-minute video, and I will put some music on, so enjoy. Okay, I am back and we are ready. I am ready to unmold. Now, I did let this sit overnight, even though it was a really fast cure. And I'm so curious about this because by the time when I put the glue in to help keep the little pieces from dropping to the bottom or to the top, it was really thick and it was almost difficult to spread. So this takes about 12 ounces and I put in, I think it was 12 drops of the Elmer's clear glue. So it's 1 drop per ounce. Okay, let's see what happens here. I know I'm going to have some trimming. I was getting pretty tired by the time I finished filling this, so I might not have been as neat as I could have been. I'm just gonna, it's coming away nice and clean. Oh, and I did use food safe resin. So this can be a usable piece of art. I'm trying to remember to do that because I'm doing a lot more of these functional pieces. And I'm trying to remember to use the food safe. And if I don't, then I will put a thin layer of food safe. Oops, scratch myself. Thin layer of food safe after it is. I'm just gonna flip it over here. Glad I had a glove on. That'll just keep bleeding. All right, let's do it this way. It looks pretty amazing as I'm looking at it. There might be a few little bubbles around the edges, especially when you use some sort of texture in the resin. It's easy to get bubbles. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The big reveal. So much static. Oh yeah, I see where it dipped. Oh, I guess it's supposed to dip on that side. Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Look how cool that is. And it's got little dip here and then it goes back up, and the same on the other side. I love it. Let's see how we are with any bubbles so far. Yep, a couple right here, and that's okay because I can just put a little bit of UV in there to fix it. But stirring in those little pieces, it worked really well. And I'm glad I used the glue. Yep, those are the only 2 bubbles. Well, maybe a teensy tiny one there, but when I sand this down a little bit so it's not as sharp, those will go away. I mean, you can feel it, but you really can't see it. Where did that other one go? And it's on the bottom. So all I'm gonna do is sand the edges so it's not sharp. And then I'll fill in. It's very, very small bubble. And this one didn't surface as a bubble, so that's okay. I'm going to just leave that. See that little one right there? This is the one I'll have to fill in a little bit right there, but that's no big deal. So what do you think? I did it my way. I love it. I think it's very cool. All right. Love your comments. I would appreciate if you have not subscribed, if you would subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I'm uploading more. I'm going to start doing more art than I have been on my channel, just to keep the spirit alive. And now that I'm feeling a little better, I can put out more videos, hopefully. So you never know what I'm going to do next, but it will definitely be different. Okay. And if you could leave me a comment about what you like or dislike about what I did for filling up the resin and creating this, I would really appreciate it, because I think this is a fun piece and I'd like to hear what you have to say. Well, I certainly enjoyed doing that. It was a little tricky because I was afraid I might have put too much glue in with the resin, because it was a little hard to spread it out, but it worked out okay. I hope you liked it as much as I did. So if you would like to join us next month, I don't know what the challenge is yet, but I know it will be great. I appreciate you all watching and joining us today. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing to my channel and also to watch some of my videos. I really need those watch hours. You can hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I'm posting. All right. And like I say, in the meantime, keep your sparkle on and give it to someone you love. Bye-bye.